I come today to share with you the revelation that I had Monday morning at 7 a.m. Monday. It was October 16th, and I point out in passing that we had a technical problem. That is why we did not share this the same day. In fact, the problem was resolved, so here I come now to share with you what I received from the Lord about children. In fact, I came out of sleep because of a sadistic laugh that made me come out of sleep, and when I opened my eyes it was an open vision that I had. In the vision, I saw the author of this sadistic laugh. It was a really ugly demon, very ugly. You see, he was a bit like the beast that is in the drawing Beauty and the Beast, a wild animal. He was like the young man who had been transformed into a beast in that movie. He was wild, and at the level of his head, I don't know, it was like a lion's head. I mean, I don't know which beast I can compare to this demon, that had a grotesque head, and he had a lot of hair. I mean, there was like a sticky and viscous liquid that dripped from his hair. And so while I was watching him, he was really laughing with very sadistic laughter, and he said the cult of children. He laughed while saying the cult of children. He kept laughing sadistically, and then he said again the cult of children. It was non-stop laughter of mockery of children and Christian parent. And while I was watching what was happening, this principality started to explain and elaborate of the cult of children, because I actually wanted to understand. At one point I said to myself, but Lord, what's happening? The Lord makes me understand that I had to be quiet and let this demon who was about to speak express himself, because he hasn't finished speaking, he has to express himself. In fact, the scene wasn't over, so I kept quiet and I continued to observe this demon who began to explain why he was talking about the cult of children and what was this cult of children. There the demon said, the video games to which children are addicted is a cult. Any child who plays a video game is rendering a cult to me, whatever the game, and whether it is on a cell phone or on a tablet or on these kinds of machines that is often seen in spaces dedicated for the occasion. Whatever the type of video game that the child play, it is a cult that he renders to me. That is what the demon explained. In fact, and he also spoke about cartoons. He said whatever the type of cartoon, whether it is a pagan cartoon that does not speak of the just man in depths, whether it is a cartoon that does not edify the children, whether it is a cartoon that does not give the fear of their God to the children, when they watch these cartoons they are rendering a cult to me. In fact, any satanic drawing, whatever it is, as soon as a child starts following it, it is a cult that this child gives to this demon. This demon even make fun of the children of God, those who say that they have stripped themselves of the things of the world and claim to walk in the truth, but who let their children watch these television programs that pollute and corrupt them. These parents do not have television but let their children watch satanic cartoons. They let their children play video games. This demon made fun of these Christian parents. He made fun of their children there. He even said most of prey that I captured are the children of Christians' parent. The children of pagans already belong to me, and he said I know how to win the children of Christian, for the parents of these children lack vigilance and prudence. He laughed and mocked and said most of the children of Christians worship me. It is a cult of children. Satanic cartoons are children's cults. This demon, while he was mocking the Christian parent, he quoted the passage of Proverbs 22 verse 6. He said that God left them this passage that say, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. But these so-called Christian parents have failed to apply the instruction of their God. They deliver to me the souls of their children when they allow them to sit before TV and watch cartoons and movies. He laughed, mocked them and said, they delivers the souls of their children to me when they let them play video game. Their master said, let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. But these so-called Christians parent let children come to me as they tolerate evil cartoon and video games. The people of God do the opposite. This demon sneered and said, since they let children come to me, at the end of the day I will welcome the souls of these children in hell. Brethren, the torment he inflicted these children was unbearable. It was merciless torture. Brethren, we are aware that there are children who spend long hours and days in front of the televisions watching children's channels on the television's set. We see that there are now many channels that only add children's cartoon. children become more and more addicted. In these cartoons we already see that Satan gives a certain education to children. He actually inserts abnormal things into drawings and makes children believe that it is normal, and it is a culture that children will develop for their generation, thinking that it is the norm, in fact to destroy what is bad to the detriment of what is good, so that from now on we call what is good bad and what is bad good. That's the goal, and without knowing it the children worship him, and the demon is said, even adults are watching my cartoon. There are also adults who watch satanic cartoons. There are adults who are addicted to video games. Let me tell you that it is to me that you rendering worship. And I saw the demon burst out laughing. He said, most of the children in this whole world worship me. There are certain types of Christian cartoons that edify children, but it is rare and difficult to find. Even you will also see that there are certain things that the Holy Spirit himself really guides you. Because currently the world is rotten, there is nothing good on this earth, brothers and sisters. Whatever you cling to, know if it is not Christ, that thing you cling to will let you fall one day, and the fall will be so catastrophic, because we must cling only to the Lord. It is the Lord who is the guarantor of our salvation. On this earth there is nothing good, and the future is dark if we do not attach ourselves to the Lord. It is lost. It is a whole existence really lost. So why to have lived on earth if it is to go into perdition? Brothers and sisters, I let you meditate on that. I do my part. I do not want to have the blood of someone on my hands, neither that of a child nor that of an adult. I do my part, and the Lord is my witness. I came to share this message Monday. Even when I recorded it, I was very opposed and I did not find the recording. That is why I had to do it this Friday morning. So I do my part really. People of the Lord, review yourselves. Let us stop caressing our children. The Bible asks us to train our children. Brothers and sisters, stop caressing your children. I share this message because we are all concerned. If you do not watch over what your children follow at home, you must be concerned and know that you are punishable. The Lord awaits you at the gates of heaven. Our brothers and sisters, I came to do my part this morning. You also take into consideration the Lord's warnings, and when the demon finished speaking, the Lord told me, share this message because my children are concerned. And when he spoke of his children, he spoke of adults and children. Now he is no respecter of persons. I did my part. Nothing is missing. I said everything I saw and heard. Quickly I leave you to meditate on that. Peace and grace.